Okay. Working. Hey Nina. So is it all working? Can you hear me? I forgot to put the microphone and everything in. Can you hear me? This is another tie-dye sheen shirt. Really nice material. Short sleeve. T-shirt. It reminds me of back when I was a kid, like back in the 70s, the 80s, all the tie-dyed stuff, the surfies, when we'd go to the beach, we were all wearing this sort of stuff. Got it. Chris likes them as well. I've got I think you like the burnt orange with the dark browns and stuff. I've got that one. I'm ordering another one. I'm ordering a black and white one and grey. And on the front, it's got the moon and everything. And this says, I don't know if you can read that, it says, "So what?" So what? One of my husband's famous things when I point something out to him, he'll go, "So what?" So what? Yeah, so it's funny that it says "So what" on the shirt. All right. Talking about my husband, he played in a club. He played in a club championship. It was a handicap on Saturday, just passed, and he won. So good on him. Congratulations to my husband. I think he won $300. So he lost in the normal club championship, the open one. He was playing dreadfully. And the doubles, him and his doubles partner, they won it 2 years in a row. Then I think they came runner-up. And then they completely got bombed out in the first session. Anyway, okay, so I'm not going to be on long. I should have turned this on about half an hour ago, but I had some things I was talking about and catching up with Rhonda and Chris and Nina. So I'll have to make a point of when we come to the club. I'm not sure, but I think we might be coming to either this club or the other club nearby tomorrow, and possibly Friday as well, or if not tomorrow, Friday, if not Friday, only tomorrow. So we'll see. And if the weather's not great on the weekend, possibility is highly likely we could be coming to the club on one of the weekend days. I'll bring the stuff with me whenever we go to the club, and if I can get into a room and get online, I'll get online. Okay, so have we had any donations yet? You moved in our home March the 24th, as expected. I thought there would be a delay. Everything was saying 4. So I just thought the 4 meant, I thought it meant the April. I thought it was something to do with April or 4 days delay. If you were meant to go in there on the 20th and you went on the 24th, well, that's 4 days delay. I don't know what 4 is, but a lot of 4s came up for you. But congratulations on your new home. How beautiful. All right, so we've got no payments yet. Where is my PayPal phone? I don't think oh yes, it's turned on, ready to go. PayPal. I'll just open PayPal, ready to go. Oh, it's not working. Internet maybe. Oh yeah, internet not connected. Okay. All right, it's working now. Oh, Crystal, you didn't have to pay. If nobody paid, I was just going to talk for a little bit and then go offline. Yeah, as I said, I'm not planning on being online too long anyway. What's the date on that one? Oh, actually, no, Alyssa paid first. There's a payment here from Alyssa. Alyssa, where are you? Alyssa paid first for a detailed reading. Hope this isn't a stupid question. Nothing's a stupid question. I've been asked strange questions. I've been asked funny questions. I've been asked serious questions, but I would never call anybody's question stupid, you know. But what is the question? Okay, so you've been sent, Alyssa, is Alyssa here? I can't see her name on there. I forgot to put the other glasses, but I can see the phone text. Otherwise, I've got to pull it close to me or take these off. Is Alyssa here? Alyssa. Erica's here. So all we've got in the room at the moment, where's Alyssa? Alyssa made a payment. Alyssa's not here. She made a payment about 10 minutes ago. As soon as I turned it on, she made a payment. Well, what we're going to do is, because her payment came in before Chris's, it was already here, and then Chris's payment came in. I'm going to read her question first, and we'll just timestamp it. So if she doesn't speak up, we'll just timestamp it. So she wants to know, detailed reading, Fernando's feelings, because he's sent through a friend request again. I thought they were already friends, but anyway, friend request. She wants to know the intentions and feelings. Intent, feel. And then Chris, I think you did two readings, or was that 3? Oh no, that's 3. Is that 3 readings there, Chris? 3 times detailed for Chris coming up. All right, everybody, just letting you know, one of my lovely moderators, Nina, Queen Goddess, she will be the big 3-0, ladies, and men, if we've got men watching. Nina is going into that old age zone. You're turning 30, you poor old lady. I'm heading for the big 6-0. So I'm definitely in the old lady down the slippery slope to no more. Hello to Codebreaker. How you going? Welcome to the channel, mate. Okay. Yes, you're getting very old. How long have you been off the drugs? I've never taken drugs, but no, I've never taken drugs, mate. Never. Hung around drug addicts when I was 15, and I'm talking about the needle. But yeah, never partaken in, not even tablets, sniff, nothing. All right, so obviously Codebreaker is a troll. Have a nice day. You're not going to break my mood. All right, off we go. And I was in a shitty mood. I've been in a crappy mood since Friday. Nina, Rhonda, who's not here, and Chris are pretty much well aware of why. Yeah, it sort of came to a head, and everything seems to be back on track. And so, Alyssa, you would like to know, Fernando has reached out to make a friend's request. You want to know the intentions, the feelings, what's going on there? Why has he finally reached out again? I can't remember whether you deleted him and got rid of him, or whether you decided to do that with each other, or what happened there. I do remember you wanted to just be friends, just be the friend zone. Okay, so Chris, you're sorting out what your readings are. Chris, you've got 3 that you've paid there. So let's do a timestamp, ladies. Timestamp is, we'll start the reading at 10.5 minutes. So let's get this ready. 10.5 minutes. And here we go. So just put 10.30 for Alyssa's reading. To any newcomers in the room, hi, my name's Betty. This is Butterfly Whispers, and all readings are for entertainment purposes only. Okay, Alyssa, so good old Fernando, he's decided to put that friend request out there to you. I don't remember if you said on which platform, but regardless of which platform, he's wanting you to accept a friendship again. What's his feelings for you now? Alyssa would like to know the feelings and intentions of Fernando with this recent friendship request. Is she here? I just see, Chris, you're writing, Alyssa, you're the very first reading at 10:30, at 10.30, 10 minutes and 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So her reading should be completed around the 21-minute mark. All right, Alyssa, what is his intentions? I'm going to show you his intentions. This new stand I have, I can put it down a little bit, not too much. We have a surprise card. The Joker's like, oh my God, he wanted to surprise you. That's part of his feelings, his intentions. He's thought, I'm just going to put it out there and see how she reacts. So he's hoping for a nice reaction. His intentions are pure. We have the King of Hearts. The King of Hearts is somebody who wants to be there, wants to be like the big brother, the supporter, the helper, wants to be truthful. He has a lot of love coming out with this connection. He misses you. He wants to reunite with you. He wants to have conversations. He possibly wants to invite you somewhere or talk about something more. Maybe he's had enough time to think about, does he want to be more than just friends with benefits or things like that? He also has some secrets he would like to talk to you about. He would like to find out things, what you've been doing. If you've posted anything recently of you out and about with another male, he may be trying to find out, have you moved on? Is there somebody else in the picture? He might just want to, if you've got your Facebook profile shut to friends only, he might want to get in and have a look and see what's going on. But his intentions look pretty damn good. Ace of Hearts, wishes coming true, and he wants to make a plan with you. Now, normally these cards here on the end mean something about an announcement, about somebody's having a baby or had a baby girl, or his baby sister has turned up into the area and he'd like you to meet her. Or I just feel that there is no foul intent here. This is all very, very nice, very, very charming. Let's see where we're going with it. Fernando, back in the scene. Maybe he's had a long, hard think and he's finally ready to have some sort of strong commitment with you, because I know that you were wanting either a strong commitment or just friends. And just friends because you've already had an interlude with this person kind of wasn't working, because his friendship and your view of friendship was kind of not working. Okay, so his challenges with everything is he doesn't know if you're going to take the surprise the right way or the wrong way. The Ten of Diamonds is sort of, it's usually where some kind of investment needs to happen here. So I wouldn't be surprised if he not only wants to see you or invite you somewhere, maybe he'll buy you a big bunch of flowers or want to shout you and take you out to a beautiful dinner. He wants to reconcile with you. He wants to do that by offering you an invitation somewhere, to go somewhere. But why have I got so many cards? Oh, the Joker wasn't the surprise. Okay, so he wants to invite you somewhere and he wants to reconcile with you. He wants to apologize as well. But it is sitting in the challenge for him to voice that that's what he wants. He's also worried that you will close the door, that you won't talk. He's worried about what other people have been gossiping about him, or someone's been saying something about him, that you won't accept a reconciliation from him, or you won't talk to him, or you won't add him. And he's also like, he feels like he did the wrong thing in the past, and he's trying to right the wrong, basically. The thing he's hoping to accomplish, he's hoping to connect with you in a solid relationship. So I feel it's not just about making friends on Facebook or Instagram or whatever it was he reached out to, or all of the above. I feel like he wants to talk with you to see if this is what you're still wanting. Are you still wanting to look for that Mr. Right, to somebody that's thinking about a future of possible marriage, babies, whatever? He's not too sure that you're going to be opening arms and saying yes. I feel that this is you kind of thinking, I'm not sure about whether he can really give me what he's offering here. He desires you. The Queen of Clubs is that he's desiring you. He's wanting to spend time with you. He's sexually interested in you. He finds you attractive and funny and fun. He wants to do what's right with you. He's basically coming forward with all the right stuff, okay? My problem is the outcome. The outcome is discussions and putting the truth on the table, really getting to the bottom of what's going on here, and it kind of shows that at the end of the day, the commitment thing is still not right. The plans that he has are not the plans that you have. Trying to make some kind of commitment to each other is just sort of sitting there in the wings, and then there's going down the wrong track or hanging around the wrong people or something. So it looks nice, but then it looks like if you let the door open and you let him back in, it might start off really good with a big rush and your head goes 100 miles per hour thinking, it's back on, this is everything I wanted, what's going to happen now? But I do feel that that Jack of Spades right at the beginning could be that he wants to come in and make sure and see, have you moved on? Have you got somebody else in the picture? How serious is it? What's going on? So I think part of it is curiosity. Part of it is he's missed you. And then he knows that what you want, if you're with him, is either you're just purely friends who might hang out now and again, which would stop, because I don't see any man who puts a ring on somebody's finger and wants to be with them all the time as husband and wife and solid relationship would want their missus, the same as she would want her husband, going off to have a nice dinner in the sunset with an ex who they've been to bed with and slept with and all of that. Don't get me wrong, there's people out there that are quite okay with that. But there's a hell of a lot of people that are not okay with that. If you've always been friends with men and he's always been friends with women, and not an on and off relationship and sleeping and all of that, maybe they would open the door to that, and it's all about trust as well. But yeah, so let's just quickly do these top and bottom. The buzzer's going, so we need to, what are we at? Yeah, see, I said it would be around the 21-minute mark. Okay, so top and bottom, what else does Alyssa need to know about movement forward with Fernando and a friend request? I'm assuming that the friend request, hi, Samathi, welcome back. Hello, hello. You'll have to teach me how to say hello in your language. Nina, do you know how to say hello? You hang around Indian friends. You've got Indian friends. Samathi is Indian, and he actually wears the turban. I think it's on his picture there. And he is a teacher. how do you pronounce it? Nemast? Nemast? Namast. Namast means hello. Namast to all my Indian viewers. Okay, Alyssa, just to finish off here, we have a flirty, fun offer coming from Fernando. This is not somebody that wants to be in a solid relationship. This can be a player. This can be somebody that just wants to have fun. We have a lot of love and affection and going down that path together, but we also have a single sharp energy sitting on the end here. We may have it something where it leads to a promise with the Knight of Cups. We do have a discussion about making a solid plan, but the Magician is showing up. Even though the Magician can be following your dreams and making your intentions happen, I do feel it could be pushy and persuasive in some way from his part. He's trying to make something happen, basically. And lastly, let's just give you 3 of these, energy around this situation. I'm not doing think about things anymore because it was making the readings way too long, and the reading is done. Last messages, the energy around Fernando's friendship request. Yeah, Queen Goddess is Nina. Nina's birthday is coming up, and she will be 30, Samathi, and she loves Indian culture, Indian food. She goes to the Indian church. She cooks Indian foods very, very well, I believe. And she has quite a few Indian friends that she talks to and hangs out with from time to time. Anyway, hello, introduce each other. Samathi, Nina, Samathi, and Namaste. Namaste. Is it Namaste? Is that how you say it? Namaste. Asi Rajasini. Ji. I might have to learn some Indian. All right. Lastly, Alyssa, be wise with what's coming up. This is the energy here. Be wise with what you choose to do moving forward. You could have a lot of abundance coming through with the fish here. It could be a lot of abundance. If you've been looking for a job or anything like that, Alyssa, he might be talking about work or money or where you could get better accommodation or something like that. He might want to help you out with money as well. I remember one time you said he came over and noticed that you didn't have many things in the cupboard and he went out and bought you a whole load of groceries. Nina actually has an Indian friend that does that quite regularly and fills up the fridge. But yeah, so, well, they don't come there, but they fill up the fridge. They give her the money and groceries and stuff and she picks them up. But yeah, anyway, a lot of hard work here. It might get a little bit... So I do feel, Alyssa, main points are that he's got good intentions coming through. There's a lot of love there. He wants to reconcile. He also is a little bit sneaky. He wants to find out if you've moved on. He may talk the talk of the promise, but it looks like the outcome soon turns to this is just fun and games and being together, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's still sort of where it was before. So it's up to you. Open up the doorway, let him in or not. Okay, so up next, Crystal, with your very first reading. Oh, Alyssa, you're here. Yeah, it did look really, really nice. It did look really, really nice, but I just don't like that magician on the end. The magician is a good one because a magician is like you're planning something in that, but it can be a schemer. Because he had the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is a player. The Knight of Wands wants to have a good time, roam around town, talk the talk, make you feel great. He looks great. He talks great. And then after a get-together with the Ten of Cups, then we turn to the Knight of Cups, which is the promise. So it looks like he's talking the talk. The promise is there. You had the 2 red 2s with the 9 of hearts and all of this stuff. That means I've learned. I know what you want. This is what you want. But then that magician's sitting there, and the magician can be a trickster, that it will only be for a certain duration, and then you feel that this is more than a friendship, but he's not taking it to more than a friendship. And it's not just a friendship where you hang out. So it's still in that weird situation. So, yeah, I say open the door, enjoy it while it's there, but he may be trying to find out whether you've got somebody else as well. All right, so really, Chris, first question is a general reading for April. Okay, general for April. We're probably not going to be doing any readings after this because it's 20 to 12, which means people are already starting to flock in for lunch. And if somebody comes in here soon, Chris, I will be doing these readings as recordings. I'll go down to another part of the club and I'll record them and send them straight through. So let's close the readings for the rest of the day. Let me just check that, make sure nobody else did put a payment in. I don't think anybody did. I didn't see anything come up. No, there's been no more payments. So, yeah, readings will be closed now because that's enough readings for the day. And I've got something I want to do anyway. All right, Crystal, here we go. I'm excited about April for you, Chris. New job, movement forward, other things that have happened. Let me just pause that, Chris. I'll wait till you say, did you want cards nominated for those 2 individuals? Or just general messages? And we all know who the King of Spades is, and the other one is the King of Clubs. But, yeah, so we'll just leave it at that because pretty much if they come out, yeah, I'm assuming that possibly both will come out in this reading. But Chris, yeah, you got my go-ahead. Is that fine? That King of Spades is always the King of Spades. If we get the Queen with the Jack of Spades, I would consider that mother and son. And we can leave it at that. Okay, and then if we see Queen of Diamonds, Queen of Hearts, Queen of whatever with the matching king, that is the couple. But in regards to the clubs, the Jack or the King would be the other. Okay. And then King of Diamonds, King of Hearts, and Jack of Diamonds, Jack of Hearts will be other people, or they could be just messages, like the messenger could be Jack. I better start the clock, eh? All right. What's April going to present itself for Crystal? Beautiful things, I hope. Happiness, fun, travel, new job, new people. What's Chris got to look forward to coming up with April? This looks a bit stressful. Okay. Right. We have the Jack of Clubs in the middle of 2 8s. So I feel that there's going to be, unfortunately, the first card out is about a separation. The very first card out for April, discussions around a separation. And this is new plans. This is a plan that whatever your plans are for April, for the month ahead in regards to your work, to your relationships, to your health, whatever it is. When I see a black 7, especially with a black 2, I feel that this is about a relationship that is broken, that is coming to an end. And the black 7 is whatever your plans were around how you think that's going to go. The other person involved in this connection, it's not their plan. They're going to do something to change the plan. So just for an example, let's say you plan to go to New York on the 20th of April for a business meeting, and your business partner had signed documents and all a go ahead. You find out days the trip, your business partner said, no, I never said that. This is the plan. We're not going to New York. We're going to Australia. Okay, so some connection coming to an end. The plan that you think how it's going to go gets changed by the other party. So if it's something legal, it could be their lawyer contacts you. It could be a legal document. It could be the changing of or dissolving of something or dragging something out. Okay. We then have the Jack of Clubs sitting with the Eight of Hearts. Oh, beautiful. This is going out to dinner, movies, enjoyment, and just sitting, relaxing, chatting. We also have the Jack of Clubs, this individual, looking at the Eight of Clubs. So this is not so nice. This is somebody saying bad things about things. So I feel that you and this person that you're interluding with or connecting with, I feel that he's got a lot of dramas going on because of used to having your happiness, basically. We also have something coming through about our King of Hearts. Now, the King of Hearts could be your pawpaw, it could be your father, your brother. It's coming at this situation. It's some kind of advice coming through, someone that they've got you and this Jack of Clubs best interests at heart. It could be this person's father, your pawpaw, but there is a discussion coming through and they're trying to say some kind of plan, or if you need my help, or if you'd like to come to my house, or whatever. So I feel that this is someone trying to give you the right advice and trying to give this Jack of Clubs, which way should you move forward with this? Looking at this with work, I feel that you're excited, you're ready to start, you've got your new plan, because the Jack of Clubs now is you starting to fit in with these new people. There is some stuff that you didn't know was going to be there, and then there is a support role model here that is someone that's saying, this is how it used to be done, and this is what we want you to do. Okay, we also have, there is nothing in the challenge area. There is the Jack of Spades, which we know who that is, but we also have the King of Clubs, which we know who that is. So the only challenge is the two of them sitting side by side. So they're looking away from each other. They don't want to know each other. They don't want anything to do with each other. But they're both in the challenge area for you. This is your reading. What's your challenge going to be? It's going to be the two of them. But somehow you work it all out because you've got celebration, togetherness, commitment, and doing the right thing. So happiness and panning things out. But it also could stand for the spade. This is a challenge for you. The commitment, the promise, the stuff together with this person. Because it is sitting in the challenge. There's something to do with the 10 of diamonds represents property. Because it's sitting side by side. The next one beside it is another 10. So this is something to do with where you're living, or if you're going to sell your house, or if you're going to start paying rent or rent out your house or whatever. So there is something coming up, a challenge around money and where you live or what you're doing about your house and all of that. I feel that someone's offering you somewhere to live. Someone, a relative or a friend's relative says, oh, look, we've got a room that you can stay until you get on your feet or whatever. We've got you making and going ahead with your plans. Remember I said the first two cards out were somebody else's plan, not yours. You will get things back on track, Crystal, in April. This is you making plans that suit you and starting to see it all unfolding. You've got, as I said, this is some kind of hard work and energy, and it's also something to do with accommodation or where you're going to be, what you're going to do about your house. You've also got the travel card. You've got money coming in, some kind of payout or something like that, or some kind of settlement sorted out. It could be that you're going to put your house up on the market, or you're going to buy another place or something like that. And there is a dissolving of a contract, an ending, something finishing, some kind of contract upside down at the moment as well. Your outcomes, again, we have a black 7 followed by a red 7. You're very, very lucky, Chris, in April. So if you're going to a casino or anything, I'd suggest that you find something that's got 7s on it, and you put $7 in a slot machine. I don't tell anyone to gamble, but if you are at a casino or something like that, or you're going to play lotto, play $7 or something to do with 7 million or something like that, because you've got 4 7s in the reading. And it doesn't happen every day to get 4 of anything in a reading. But this is plans getting changed, plans happening. So whoever's trying, it's like the energy, you had the black 7 of spades, which is stronger energy. This is how we're doing it. I don't care what you say. This is, please, is this how we're going to do it? And you say, no, this is how we're going to do it. So both times you turn the black 7s around to red 7s. So their plan doesn't work. Your plan will work. There is no fixing something. This is where something not being said. You're also being told not to let too much information out to somebody. Be careful who you're letting information out. We have 2 women here. Now, the Queen of Hearts, because it's your reading, that would have to be you. You 2 are working together or something. You've got a plan. I feel a good energy about this. I feel it might be a new friendship blossoming. I also feel that with the new job, the movement and everything going on, you're going to reconnect with people. So you may be reconnecting with family members, people you went to school with, or I don't know, there's some kind of reconnection going on. Now the buzzer's going. We'll get on to your next reading in a sec. Bottom of the deck, we do have making part of a commitment here, something new here. I feel that this might be the job. There was 3 and there's going to be 2. So remember you said something else come up. I've kept seeing 3, but you're going to get 2 offers. I thought you were only going to accept 1. But it looks like there may be the second offer, the contract. And maybe that upside down contract is more to do with work, not relationships and things like that. So it's possible that that upside down contract that's not going ahead is, if there's 3 jobs in front of you, one of them is no, one of them's not. Yeah, that might be what it's talking about. Because I do know that you were looking for different things, and it could be that something you applied for that you even forgot about is going to send you a letter or a message saying, are you still interested in signing up for this? And you're going to go, oh, no, not at this time. Anyway, Chris, let's just see what other energy we've got around April for you. What else is Chris going to see for April? Same applies here. Swords, Page and Queen of Swords would be mother and son. Knight and King would be just the person, and then the Wands would be the other person. Unless the Queen and Knight or King of Wands come out together, then that's you and the person. Ooh. I don't know how much more secrets can come out, Chris, but you have the moon in reverse. I hate the moon card, but when it's in reverse, it's a good thing. So secrets are coming out in April. A lot is going to get revealed in April. Now, this could be personal. This could be if you've had a niggling illness or somebody else in the family, they find out what's really going on. You have happiness on the way with the 9 of Cups, a lot of love and sharing. You have 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles It can be delegating your time. It can be if someone's asking you for money, make sure that if you're going to lend something out, let's say your brother asks you for $100. If you feel that he can't pay it back, are you able to share and give $100? If you can't, say, I can give you 50, but I can't give you 100. Okay, so there may be somebody asking for some financial help. There may also be somebody offering you some kind of financial help. We have the King of Swords sitting here for April, so there is going to be some dealings with your King of Swords about a commitment. We got the commitment card right here. Chris, you've paid again. All right. And then we have April is going to be a time of healing for you, healing from the past 12 months, healing from general health and well-being kind of things as well. But a time of healing is here, which is good. And lastly, last energy here, Chris, for April. What else does Crystal need to see? What's the energy for April? People are coming in here, so this is the last reading. I'm going to do recordings now, guys. Readings are all closed. Last messages are learning from people who know a lot more information than you do. Money is on the table in April, and you're going to be very admired and desired through April. Okay, guys, that's it. I'm finished. Thank you for joining the stream. I'm going to go try and find where I can go. And I'll do recordings for, I think there was two more for Chris, and Chris has just made another payment. So we had 3 more for Chris. I don't believe anybody else paid. Let me just check. Okay, yeah. So we've got 3 more for Chris. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 detailed. We've done that one. So I've got 3 to go. All right. Nina or Chris, send me your questions for the other 3 readings. Sorry, guys, I've got to go. Leave these people to enjoy their lunch in here. And I'm just going to go check where I can do the reading. There is space in that room over there. I'll just go and check if the sound's down enough to do the recordings. Anyway, I'll get the recordings done. I'm going to record them on my phone, Chris, because the signal's not that great, and I don't want it to be recorded on a live recording and then it doesn't work. Okay, so I'm going to record it with the camera, and then when I get home, I'll upload them one by one. I'm not going to do one big long recording for 3 readings because it will go for too long, and it tends to have a problem when I do that. One is for me and one's for Nina. We've still got 3 to go. So you did an extra payment. What was that you said there? Another payment for the house. I didn't expect that to come out. If you want to log off, that's fine. So you want one on, let me just write this down. One is for Nina, so that's for Nina. So 1 for Nina, which she'll want that private anyway. 1 about the house, what's going to happen about the house. And then 1 was, what was that other question really, Chris? What's Larry's actions be that you are seeing towards me in April? Larry, actions. Okay, I wrote that all down, so you don't need to send anything. I'll go and find another area to set up and do recordings, okay? If I can't find anywhere because of music or there's too many people coming in and out, it is lunchtime. What I'll do is, I'm pretty sure we're coming to the club for more practice either tomorrow or the next day. If you're quite happy for me to hold off, I'll record it straight away. I'll go live straight away on that next day, and I'll do it then, okay? Anyway, take it easy. Thank you to everybody that helped out today. And I'm not sure. I might be online tomorrow or the next day. Take it easy. Bye.